singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to rise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly. Into the light of a dark black night. Whoops. I know it. I wrote it. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly. Into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Well, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. You know, I recovered well. Anyway, yeah, I'm very proud to have written that song because I wrote it back in the 60s, and we were hearing a lot of troubles coming over on the news from the southern states in America about civil rights. And I wanted to try and write a song that if it ever got back to the people going through those struggles, it might just give them a little bit of hope. And at some point we were due to play a show in Jacksonville, Florida. And we were ready, we were up for it. And the promoter come around beforehand and he said, yeah lads, you do understand, don't you, that the show is going to be segregated? And we said, what's that? We didn't know what he's talking about. He said, oh well, like the black people sit on one side and the white people sit on the other. We said, well that's just stupid. So we said to him, okay, we're not doing the show, forget it. And because we never seen that in Liverpool, you know, we just didn't have that kind of thing. We were lucky. Everyone just mucked in, we were friends, you know. But the promoter must have realized there was a little bit of money involved. So
That's right.
he did. He integrated the show. And I understand it was the first show that they'd ever had integrated in that venue. And that was great for us. And years later, I met a lady who was now older, who'd been at that show. And she said, you know, yeah, I was just a little black girl there. She said, I'd never sat with white people before. It's like, oh. She said, but it was great. She said, it didn't matter. Because, you know, we were all just sitting together and we were all just screaming at the Beatles. Yeah. And we had it put in our contract that we would never play a segregated audience again. And we never did. Okay, so another thing is when you're growing up in Liverpool, in our case, as young lads, you're trying to be tough, you're trying to be macho, and so you would never say to your mate, no matter how much you thought of him, you'd never say to him, I love you, man. You would never do that, you know, just wasn't a done thing. I was talking to someone today and he said, no, it's same when he was growing up. It was just that era. That nobody would dare say anything like that. So I realized, you know, I wanted to try and write a song. So I wrote this one after John died. Let's hear it for John. And I wanted to write a song in which I said, I love you. And if I said, I really knew you well, what would your answer be?